This is the core of the conservatorium program, the safety level of the hierarchy of needs. Using safe, mistake-proof finger positions gives you the natural magic power to confidently play songs by just lifting that single finger up and down. The glimpse of the full treasure, it is the initiation into making music. It's a sample of what might be achieved, but this is a treasure in its own right. Playing by ear is the goal of the quest. The method was called instant play. You can play many songs just by lifting one finger up and down. That makes it easy to remember. It could be hard to remember complex chord shapes and finger positions, especially in adult life when other things are on your mind. Our method is easy. You don't have to remember anything. This finger position is the only one that sounds right. So just play around and you'll find it. These other finger positions clash. This one hits the spot. The next chord is even easier. Just lift your finger up and play the open strings. So that's two chords, a 0-finger chord and a 1-finger chord. It can't be simpler than 0 and 1. But there is much, much more to it than that. That only tells us where to press the finger. We need to know when to lift and press that finger. We call that a progression. And that finger movement does not create the sound, it only directs the sound. Your other hand plays the sound and rhythm. That's why we strum with our dominant hand, the hand that expresses our feelings. The chord hand directs what we want to say, and the strum hand how we say it. Two hands, rhythm and melody. What you'll learn in our comprehensive course is when to change those chords. Remember, we're playing by ear, away from the internet and sheet music. What makes the magic is that pop music is predictable, like a horse on a merry-go-round. We don't chase the horse. We wait for the next horse we know is coming around. A 2-chord song gives a great advantage. If it's not this chord, it must be the other one. There are only 2 choices. If you get lost, you can easily shift that finger up and down until it fits the song. Either chord is unlikely to clash with the song. We're not reading notes on a page or counting from memory. We're listening to the song for which of our 2 chords fits at that moment. If you're practicing, slow the pace down. Get used to the sound. Think about the rhythm of the song for your strum hand. There are some well-known commercial pop songs that need only those 2 chords. Singing in the Rain, Memphis, Tennessee, Jambalaya. Look them up on the web. In our free conservatorium, we use public domain songs because they're legal. You don't have to pay royalties. So here is an example of a public domain song to give you the idea. He's got the whole world in his hands. What is the name of that chord? Technically, it depends on which of the 4 strings you specify is the root or key. It could be taken as a type of C, E minor, G, or A minor. That could be extremely confusing to a newcomer. In our conservatorium, it will simply be described as a Roman numeral. So if we use the open strings as a type of C chord, and the finger pressed on that first fret as a type of F chord, then we can make this the key of F. That makes the finger pressed down our root, our Roman numeral uno. We would sing that root tone of F as do, as in do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. The open strings can be used then as a type of C chord, which we would sing as do, re, mi, fa, so. This do, so sound combination is the basic structure for much of the music of Western civilization. It is referred to as the root and the fifth. As our F is used as the root tone, we assigned it Roman numeral 1. The open strings are the 5th tone up the scale, F, G, A, B, C. C. So we use the Roman numerals instead of chord names because we commonly want to transpose that sound progression to a different two chords, higher or lower pitch, to suit our singers. All this seems too basic for someone with music training, but all these different types of numbers can be incredibly confusing for a newcomer. That's why if a newcomer can pass this first trial, the rest of their musical hero's journey will be much easier. And it becomes vastly more useful if we merely slide that one finger along 2 frets. That gives you yet another chord. That simple move changes everything. The open strings now are used as the do sound, your starting point, Roman numeral uno. The chord fingered on the 1st fret now takes on the role of the 4th degree of the scale, do, re, mi, fa, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is now do, fa, 1, 4. Sliding up 2 more frets gives us 3 chords, do, fa, so, 1, 4, 5. Now we can play 3-chord songs. Was Elvis kidding when he said he only knew 3 chords? Perhaps not. You can play a lot of famous rhythm and blues songs with just those 3 chords, Roman numerals 1, 4, and 5. Do, fa, so, C, F, G. There is much, much more to share on the full journey to understand how all this works. The full quest treasure is the power to be able to play a huge range of songs by ear without sheet music or rehearsal. Maybe even a power to influence people all around the globe with your own internet radio and music TV station. It's not merely possible. People have been doing it for years. We hope you'll practice what we've shown you here, then see you for the rest of the musical quest.